I want to see my spouse, my other half, like this person.
Sarah Anderson is American while her partner and stepchildren are Canadian. Already separated by the Canada-US border, pandemic restrictions and a 14-day quarantine mean a 5-hour drive from Minneapolis to Thunder Bay turns into a 3-week ordeal.
So at this point now, we're kind of back to where we were last year, where we can't see each other because neither one of us can at this time take off the 15-day requirement.
Around the first week of July, fully vaccinated Canadian citizens or permanent residents returning home by air no longer have to stay in one of those government-approved hotels. They can also stop the 14-day quarantine once the PCR test they take upon arrival comes back negative. Nothing yet for the next steps in reopening the border.
It is better now to be slow and cautious, to use the best science and evidence, to be careful in our approach, so that we can have a sustained success.
Now, once 75% of Canadians have 1 dose of vaccine and 20% have 2, officials say more restrictions could be eased. And there is a metric for when Canada may reopen the border to tourists.
The next goalpost on that front that we'll be assessing is around when we achieve the 75% 2 dose for the eligible population for vaccination. So that is going to be taken into account.
Now, Anderson is fully vaccinated and has a family exemption, but is still unsure if the changes announced apply to her. And without more details from the Canadian government, it's hard to blame her. Now, the federal government is working with the provinces and territories on a type of vaccine passport so that Canadians can provide proof of vaccination upon arrival. But that passport will only be good if you've been given vaccines approved by Health Canada. Couteur, Global News, Ottawa.